We begin with that breaking news out of Washington where 2 National Guard members have been shot.
Authorities describing this as an ambush attack. The shooting happened shortly after 2 o'clock this afternoon, just 2 blocks from the White House on 17th and I Streets. Allie Bauman in our newsroom with an update just moments ago from investigators. Allie.
Christine and Dick, the FBI director, says those 2 National Guardsmen are in critical condition at the hospital after being targeted by a gunman steps away from the White House. The governor of West Virginia said those 2 victims were members of his state's National Guard. Just a few minutes ago, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, said in light of the shooting, President Trump has asked him to deploy an additional 500 National Guard troops to the Capitol. Federal and D.C. law enforcement officials say it appears to be a lone gunman who attacked 2 National Guardsmen on 17th Street and I Street in the northwest quadrant of D.C. around 2:15 p.m. CBS cameras were on scene as members of the Metropolitan Police Department distributed CPR to at least one of the victims. Police say the suspect was also shot in the intersection, and other National Guardsmen in the area held him down before he was taken to the hospital. President Trump, who was in West Palm Beach at the time of the shooting, posted on social media this afternoon that the suspect was severely wounded and, quote, will pay a very steep price. One witness told reporters on scene she heard 2 gunshots followed by chaos.
The suspect came around the corner, raised his arm with a firearm and discharged it at the National Guard members. The National Guard members, there were other members that were in the area. They were able to, after some back and forth, able to subdue the individual.
Then I look out the window and it's little children, adults running, children on both sides of the street, running in the opposite direction. The supervision is saying to the children, go, go, run. And then I heard help, help in the direction of the shooting.
Now, you'll remember back in August, the president issued an emergency order sending National Guard troops to D.C. from 8 states, including West Virginia. And while that order has since expired, the troops remained. Last week, a federal judge ordered an end to the deployment following a 21-day hold on that order. The NYPD, meanwhile, says it is closely tracking the situation in D.C. and coordinating with its partners there. At this time, there is no known nexus to New York City. Live in the newsroom, Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
All right, Allie, thank you. We're staying on top of this breaking news. We'll have much more on CBS News New York at 6 and online at cbsnewyork.com.